All right.
Well, here we go. Picking up the action real quick, and it looks like the villains are pressing. Hangry Bumblebee's been favoring the fail. What's up?
I think he's going through a fail phase.
Yeah, if you looked at the first half, I think you'd say so.
Oh. That's also interesting because you see Maxplatypus with an M4, and you don't see it that much.
Well, usually Sabertooth steals the M4.
That's true.
And I think usually he's really polite. He's like, I'll let you have it. Because he can work his magic with the grenades. But as we...
Here comes AmpTheGreat. He's going in for the run. And... Go!
He went in for that run and he just took it, It's off the backboard.
Yep. Sabertooth couldn't stop him. The villains are carrying that momentum that they picked up in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think the heroes, they really need to, put a lock on that treasure chest of the villains so that they can stop the scoring.
I know. They've given up 3 in like the last 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
They need a whole solo.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
They're on a 3-0 run here for the villains.
They've been using grenades really well this half, I'm seeing
there's another one.
Wow.
Well, I was talking about the villains, but there's another grenade.
Sabertooth taking out Colizione.
Blimp?
He's gone.
Blimp's on... Okay, villains. Okay. Alright, got a little mixed up there.
We can call him Blimp.
Yeah, Blimp.
He had a decent first half. 7.4 rating. Second fiddle to Colizione.
Wow, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this.
This
Crazy.
is
Where is
Extreme
everyone?
Rob, I believe.
Ice Mike is not going to do anything.
It's
No, he
4.
can't.
Wow.
He just can't. He can't get there.
1 goal.
Wow.
And Angry Bumblebee comes too late.
With a shotgun.
God.
Yeah. Wow.
No. He really needs to step up. He could have stopped them if he kept that fail.
Nice shut him down, though, on Extreme Rob.
All right, yeah.
Well, there's Colizione still getting it done.
All right.
They're killing each other.
And that's Maxplatypus.
Oh, tricky. Okay. Well, he did.
And he picked up triple threat.
Wow.
Oh,
what a
Maxplatypus. Look at all these grenade kills.
Yeah.
I gotta say, the villains have really impressed me.
Yeah,
4 scores really fast.
Yeah, they really are making quite a horde for themselves.
I'm very impressed because since I've retired, I didn't think I'd see this kind of play, since. And
Well, ever since I stopped coaching, it's always exciting, even from the box up here and this hovering thing that we're in to see some good plunder.
Yeah, it really is because the average ranking is really low. It's really you see a lot of bad play, but even though not super impressive individually, are they gonna finish this game?
Yeah.
Angry Bumblebee. Wow, what a play!
Yeah. Well, how about that?
That was just amazing.
And Sabertinho's the only one left standing.
Yeah, he's got to make
Can
this
you
throw.
believe that?
He's got. Oh no!
Oh, but Max
is there.
He beat the shield.
Oh! And he picks up Colizione. What a great play.
This is a great play. Ice Mike finally doing something.
Kind of stole that one from Maxplatypus, but it's all right. Maybe he can make up for it here.
That was
not a good throw.
Blimp got him.
Well, he seems to know what to do when he's being a support man, but once he gets in the thick of the action, he can't be the assault guy. He needs to be the support guy. The one that throws his ammunition.
Nice pass there.
Throws it to Maxplatypus. Maxplatypus, and it's a score. All right. It seems like it might be a comeback or at least a tie game.
This is very reminiscent of many U.S. men's national team games.
Yes. Or, hey, lately, women's national team.
Oh, except for they got the lead in the beginning, so maybe not.
Okay, that's true.
And, by the way, Fuzzbuster just picked up a unlucky, and Sabertooth got a kill with a fail. That's really surprising.
Wow. That must be an accident.
I gotta point out, Angry Bumblebee has been playing a lot better. He keeps showing up at the villains' area for the treasure chest. He made that great throw to Max, and he's picked up a couple of key double downs.
That's true, but even though it's still 3-4, the villains have been able to score 4 times in a row, and I'd have to say the way the heroes are letting the villains score, do you think their opponents had a gift box, not a treasure chest?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but anyway, Angry Bumblebee. Yeah, really stepping up.
No, I'm playing peekaboo over there at Platypus.
Oh!
Yeah, you play peekaboo.
He's got the
fail, and he's
back.
He's making it work.
Yeah, he is.
Alright. Well, nothing really came of this,
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a interesting. The treasure seems to be stuck there in the middle by the fountain.
Yeah.
No one can seem to, get it anywhere.
There seems to be a lot of players playing peekaboo. I mean, everyone hiding behind a
There's
wall,
a streak.
pointing out.
A streak by Angry
but the
Bumblebee.
treasure's moving.
It is moving closer and closer.
But he's doing a good job. He's taking out all of their top snipers. They had a lot of people up top. And now I think the heroes can move in and move it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Ice Mike is going that. He's going the other way. Oh, he can't make up his mind. All right.
Just jumped across.
It is smart, but he just took too long.
Because there's 1, 2, 3,
and there's
4.
Blimp. OliviaDei with the possession.
He's still getting involved. This regard.
And as terrible as her KDR is, and probably will end up being, I mean, look at that. She might score.
Oh, what a grenade.
From, who's that? Calezione. Okay. No. But it's Calezione versus
Oh, no. There's way too many of them there.
Yeah.
Too many of them. This is dangerous.
It's Bumblebee. Oh, and he finds the treasure. It's a goal. It's a tie game.
That's just amazing. I don't know how the villains didn't win this.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Wait. The treasure's up there. The treasure's already at their base. There's 4 minutes left in this game. This is going to be intense.
Oh, all right. This will be close.
Not a good throw because the villain's the only ones there.
Terrible throw.
And that's the thing about this base is that it's so easy to do a counterattack when the treasure's at the other team's base.
Especially when they kill off the entire team and they're waiting for the respawn because it's a really quick counter.
Oh, yeah. This is actually one stage where it's good to run to the other team's base after they scored and kill them all.
There's just been so much bloodshed this minute. I think we're heading towards 20 deaths this game. What was it?
Right.
Well,
Nice
Olivia being Olivia.
This is getting kind of crazy here.
Oh, AmpTheGreat, does he have a shotgun? What can he do?
Oh,
and
no.
Oh, that's brutal.
All right, I think this
platypus.
Oh, no. He just tripled him.
Wow.
All right, but he stopped by
Angry Bumblebee shut him down, though.
Right.
That's good to know, but there's nothing
Olivia
going
is
on.
just,
There goes Olivia.
well, you have to give Olivia that. She's distracting the other team.
Yeah, sometimes a distraction is good.
Yeah.
Even good players need to know how to distract.
True.
Sabretooth with a nice drop it. There's 3 of them there, though.
Oh!
What a throw! He
doubled
doubled
it.
them.
Whoa!
Amazing. That
And, okay, Angry Bumblebee covering the flank.
That could be the difference maker. They just killed the entire team.
Maxplatypus, he has the treasure. He's picked it up. He's thrown it.
It's gone. It's
Taking
there.
The saber just like, could this be a game where all 3 of the Detroit 3 score?
Oh!
Well,
And then...
they're
the treasure?
They're going to rotate. Saber's going to cover the back.
Oh! That's the game. 5, 4, and 17 minutes.
You really can't ask for anything more than in a museum stage.
Yes, no. Maxplatypus with a hat trick. Look at that stoic calmness on his face.
Well, he does this. This isn't a thing for him. He does this
true.
daily.
He does.
He's knocking niggas out the box daily.
I mean, weekly, monthly, yearly.
Till these dumb motherfuckers see clearly.
Yes.
Well, I think Maxplatypus had a great half there with the 2 scores, but Angry Bumblebee was definitely the star of that half.
This is an amazing turnaround for Angry Bumblebee. He goes from a 14-9 first half with no scores to a 22-8 half with 1 score. The equalizer, nonetheless.
I know. He had an amazing 14.92 for the second half.
Oh,
wow.
And,
that's high. Considering that the average is around 4.
Yes. It's crazy. But let's round out just the second half real quick. It was Angry Bumblebee, Maxplatypus, Colizione. Which makes sense. Sabretooth was kind of lost in that.
Yes.
Then Angry Bumblebee was the offensive and the defensive MVP.
Amazing. That's just what
that equalizer, plus he stopped them multiple times when they were about to score. The great half.
And then dropped a grenade and just caused a bunch of confusion.
It's true.
OliviaDei was the worst again. AmpTheGreat balanced. He had a decent half. That tripled really helped. And Angry Bumblebee, the game changer, definitely.
Extreme Rob also had a decent half. I mean, as well as we saw some performances from the heroes. The villains, they really stepped their game up. I mean, Calezione, he had a significantly lower KDR.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's for lack of trying. I think it's because his teammates.
Well, you really can't blame anything that happened on the villains. They scored twice in 1 minute, and they were right there about to win the game.
Yeah.
It was what the heroes did, not what the villains did not do.
True.
It was Angry Bumblebee. He had 2 streaks and a tripled.
I also think, even though Sabretooth Tiger didn't make it in the top 3, that that one AK-47 kill and grenade double down was that was essential.
That was, you might not get a medal for it, but that was a game changer.
That was a game changer.
It was so close to being a triple that it should have been.
Yeah.
And that totally led to Maxplatypus scoring for the end.
Yeah,
it did.
I mean, it's sort of about how misleading how the no cigar was in the first half, where it's just like, wow, that was amazing, but pointless.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess it kind of equals out then.
Yeah,
it does. It is. Life is fair.
But if you want to look at the overall match statistics now, we have pretty amazing games by the Detroit 3.
Oh,
their team was pretty absent. But if you look at the awards here, we have Angry Bumblebee as a first star. All due to that amazing second half. Sabretooth with a good first half. He barely edges out Maxplatypus, who had a really consistent game all around.
Yeah, the hat trick.
The hat trick.
Hat trick.
That's why Maxplatypus offensive MVP, and he was the most consistent between halves. Sabretooth was a defensive MVP, and Colizione was the most balanced between offense and defense.
Sabretooth was also the game changer.
Yeah, that no cigar helped him, which was misleading, but the end there, triple, really helped. And Angry Bumblebee, Mr. Clutch, unbelievable, +8 rating from the second half compared to the first half.
Extremely
well.
impressive.
It's like when I used to coach the team back in the good old days, you know, and I saw a good player who, you know, was having a tough first half. I said, well, you know what? Don't let the first half go for you. You know, focus on the mistakes, but don't
dwell on them.
Don't dwell on them. Learn from them. You know, take advantage of the lessons. Make this a positive experience.
Exactly.
Think positively.
Exactly.
And I think finally, you know, with the help of his teammates on the Bluetooth, I think that is why he did it.
Yeah, well, he did it. I think Colizione, he gets the balanced MVP. He needed to get something because he was the best player on the villains. Even though he was using situational, a lot of the kills was the shotgun without using situational.
Right, yeah. And I think he's a better player than that.
Yeah,
he doesn't need to use it. He's a much better player than that.
He scored that one in the first half. He was really helping them. He had a good game, and I think he was the most balanced offense defense.
Yeah, and he wasn't afraid. He wasn't afraid to get involved. He wasn't afraid to die. And that's a big issue. And even I gotta give it to OliviaDei. She wasn't afraid to die by someone else's hand or her own, and she got involved in the play.
Yeah, I mean that's true. The rest of the villains were pretty mediocre. He had some help when he needed it. They seemed like they really wanted to score, which helped out a lot.
And they positioned themselves well. There was always, you know, remember extreme robbing on the roof at the end. You know,
they had a few treasure bearers. It seemed like they were definitely offensive in the mindset.
I'd like to give a shout out, I guess you could call it, to AmpTheGreat. You know, a brace. You know, a terrible defensive rating. A mediocre offensive rating. I mean, that definitely comes from the kills, but he did get a brace.
Yeah, and he scored twice. I mean,
well, that's a brace. All right, yeah. All right. So yeah.
I mean, you just really got to give a shout out for Maxplatypus scoring 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah. He got the hat trick, and I mean, really, it isn't that much of an uncommon thing these days because it used to be that Angry Bumblebee would focus more on the scoring,
right?
But I think these days, you know, it's like they switched positions
almost, and even you can see Sabretooth getting involved in action of late.
That's true.
But Sabretooth is, if you look, he's a heavy defensive compared to offensive. Max is Platypus opposite. Angry Bumblebee seems like the most balanced right now.
Oh, okay.
Which is surprising, but I think you're right. It was Maxplatypus with 3 scores, even though he had 30. He was 30 and 27 kill death, which is decent. The 3 scores really helped, but I mean, compared to the rest of the team, the other 2 players had a combined 13 kills.
Yeah,
the Detroit 3 all had over 30. So
that's
it was
amazing.
Clearly, you can win with just 3 players.
Right. This is. I mean, if only LeBron, D Wade, and Bosh could figure out who's going to be the offensive guy, who's going to be the distributor, and who's going to get it done in crunch time. And this time, Isaac. Angry Bumblebee took it over.
Yeah, he did.
And that's what the Miami Heat needed to look at.
I know. Sabretooth, defensive stopper, Maxplatypus, scorer, Angry Bumblebee, distributor in the middle, in the clutch.
Beautiful. I guess we'll see you next time then.
Yeah, it was a great high intensity, high scoring match, and thanks for tuning in. See you next time.